Trackmania is the world's most competitive racing game, with competitors from all around the world racing to see who is the fastest on any given track. What we'll be looking at today is none other than C4, the world's most common plastic explosive. No, wait, sorry, that's the wrong script. Let's see, here it is. The track we'll be looking at today is none other than CO4, Trackmania's most explosive track.
Was that really necessary? What? That was 2 minutes?
This takes us to February 2012. It's been 6 months and still no one has beaten Cayenne's 20.40. It was thought to be an almost impossible record to beat, nearing the capabilities of the human spirit. That was until the relatively unknown player Tom Scott started playing the track. See, Tom Scott was mostly an Asphalt 8 player that decided to switch to TMNF when he heard about this so-called unbeatable record. Confident in his driving abilities, he subscribed to Lucker's Turbo for good fortune and then began practicing DO3. After over 100 minutes of grinding and learning Trackmania's unique mechanics, Tom Scott got this run.
Oh, slide? Oh, wow.
Up until this point in Trackmania history, no one had dared to try the Swizzle McCurdy fly, as it was thought to be too difficult for a human to achieve. This all changed when the player known as hewp started playing the track. hewp was originally content with his 16.07 set in 2015, stating, "I could spend another 1000 hours grinding this map to get a chance at the world record, but I would prefer to touch grass." This was until July 13th, 2018, when hewp showed that after 8 hours of grinding the map, the Swizzle McCurdy fly was indeed possible, granting him a new PB, but still 1200ths behind the world record. Regardless, news of this successful cut spread to players from all across the world, and for the next few days the Trackmania community teamed up, and test map number 3 open bracket delete later question mark close bracket became the most hunted map in TMNF's history. Merely 13 hours later, on July 14th, 2018 at 3:12 PM Chatham Island Standard Time, hewp got this run. And that was how the video was going to end, but just before uploading this video, Roland managed to beat Trabadia's time by 0.2 of a second, giving us a new world record of 24:52. He managed to do this by executing better racing lines in the first half, and was able to just hold off Trabadia's insane final jump. Today, we'll be going over the history of Trackmania's most controversial world record. But before we do, only 34% of my viewers are subscribed. If you are not one of those people, make sure to hit that subscribe button because it helps me make these videos for you guys. With that out of the way, I think we should start where it all began. Demon's original 2010 EO5 world record. Adventure. It's hard to point to something more human. Tales of adventure and the adventurers that take them are riddled throughout human history, with some being the most recognized pieces of literature we have at our disposal. Trackmania Nations Forever is no exception. The Trackmania community is filled with tales of players finding success and grandeur. I've made plenty of videos about those. But equally plentiful are stories that have failed and been forgotten. Perchance. Stories like user number 35781352269, the player destined for last place. Or perhaps Riolu TM, Trackmania's poster boy turned hidden villain. But the most forgotten story of all, the Egyptian pyramids. How were they made?